Welcome to another episode of The Brothers Watch. We've got another great show for you today. We are going to talk about some cool Marvel news, talk about Daredevil Born Again, episode 4, spoilers ahead, and do a little trivia as always. We got some fun games up on deck for you. So, without further ado, let's talk about Daredevil, episode 4. Ben, what did you think of the episode?
I have not watched that show because I don't care about the character at all.
Okay. Tony.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either. I'm sorry. It sucks.
Jeff.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it either.
All right, so I'm the only one that watched it, and that might speak to another aspect of Marvel that we're running into here, is that it is suffering, I believe, in the ratings, especially with Daredevil. One of the most popular comic book shows of all time is the Daredevil Netflix show, and even Marvel fans are not watching it, unfortunately.
I have a question.
Agatha all along has more viewers.
Yeah, it's rough.
When they
Acolyte too.
When they released it on Netflix, did they release it all at once?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they did.
I don't know if that's what's killing it for me, but like when I can't binge it and I have to wait a week from the cliffhanger, like I just don't care.
Yeah. I think maybe some of the people they haven't caught up from the Netflix show. Maybe it's a lot of investment, or maybe there's some fatigue from some of the stuff that Marvel's done. I will say we've talked about it before, but they kind of gutted the original version of the show and they've gone back on it. I thought this episode was interesting, and by interesting I mean weird as hell, because the beginning of the episode is garbage, in my opinion. There's some aspects of it that are good,
Shocker.
but I think it's just so boring and slow.
Let me guess. There's maybe 2 scenes total that, and time-wise, add up to about 5 minutes of screen time that are worthy of the 45-minute watch.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Shocking.
Has he put on the suit yet?
Actually, no. It's the first half of the show. The first half of the episode is rough. The second half, spoiler if you haven't seen it, the Punisher is in it.
Hell yeah.
And Matt Murdock and Frank Castle have an interaction that is intense, that the dialogue and the acting are awesome.
Those two are great on camera.
Some of the best acting you will find in a TV show is in this episode. But it's all at the tail end. You still don't see Daredevil. It's all Matt Murdock. And you don't see any action really the entire episode. So if you're looking for a comic book show, this is a rough watch with no action. Now, if you want to watch these characters because you really care about them, then it's awesome.
There's only one episode they released?
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's it's struggling, and I think that they need to get back to, some exciting aspects of comic book characters.
Like, come on.
Yeah. So,
you can do that character development in a single episode, bro. Like, we get it. He's brooding and troubled, and like we understand.
It's enough.
Move on.
It's enough. We need to see Daredevil. Now, he did go back, and at the end of the episode, he was kind of practicing a little bit with his little cane thing that he throws. I'm gonna get grilled for that one. And you can see all of his Daredevil masks lined up, so you see that he's getting closer to that. Hopefully, next episode you see some stuff go down.
The White Knight's really dead.
What's it? Oh, yeah, the White Tiger. White Tiger seems to be dead. He's definitely dead.
I didn't see that.
Temple.
It wasn't Frank, right?
No, of course not. Nope. Yeah. So that's an interesting aspect of it. And then you see at the very end of it that Kingpin has the guy that had an affair with his wife locked up. And he's just eating in this basement area with that his white painting with blood all over it. And the guy is locked up.
The guy who had an affair?
Yeah, he's locked up in this cell while Kingpin is just eating. And you could tell that now, all the scars on his hand is from he just keeps beating this dude senseless.
Wait, why is Kingpin in prison?
No, he's not.
Oh,
He's keeping him in a jail or in a cell of his own.
Having relations with Kingpin's wife.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So it's kind of showing you now. You see that Matt is going closer and closer towards his roots of being Daredevil, his violent side again. You obviously know that Kingpin is back to being Kingpin in the background all along, and obviously Frank is there, and Frank is ornery as ever.
He needs to be,
is
man. We
mad.
need that.
So I think that things are gonna start going crazy here soon. Some interesting news came out that Frank Castle, the guy who plays Frank Castle, John Barenthal, was not going to come back because he was not happy with the show and the direction of the show.
It must have been horrendous then.
And
Even
how they were
worse,
writing it.
Yeah.
But he is now agreed to come back based off of the changes that they've made, and he's actually he's going to be a writer in a Punisher special that will be coming out on Disney Plus as well.
Hell yeah.
So they're saying that it's going to have a Werewolf by Night vibe. I don't know if that's like the actual tone of it. I don't think so. I think it's more along the lines of it's like a special one-off. But that's exciting to see.
Speaking of Daredevil, Nicholas was just texting me about it, and I cannot repeat what he said on camera, but he did not take it very well. So I'll segue into what we learned about RDJ's Doctor Doom character. Potentially this week, the Russo brothers confirmed in an interview that as Tony Stark, his death in Endgame is going to tie into his Doctor Doom character in either Doomsday or Secret Wars.
Interesting.
Which, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it.
I believe in the Russo brothers
Yeah, same.
when it comes to Marvel, so I'm going to be optimistic as usual, but I don't.
Have any of y'all watched The Electric State?
No.
Russo brothers' latest film on Netflix? Or
Is that the one with Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby?
Brown?
Yeah.
I heard it was awful.
I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was good. But I mean, like, if you watch it, you're gonna be like, this. Everything sounds, it looks, and it sounds like Infinity War and things like that.
Oh.
The score to the movie sounded like it was straight from Marvel.
Interesting.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
It sucks that the
But I
movie
don't.
sucks.
Yeah, I don't have much faith in them right now.
Well, let's just look at their track record with
I don't
Marvel.
have much faith in Disney.
Yeah,
maybe
that's-
more specifically.
Yeah, I can understand.
Especially when it comes to something like Secret Wars, because again, that comic run, the Hickman run, was brutal. It was just awesome, and I feel like Disney is incapable of doing anything.
So if Fantastic Four hits, will you be more optimistic? Like, will you kind of believe in what the Russo brothers are cooking with that combination?
Maybe. I mean,
What about Thunderbolts?
I didn't think-
Thunderbolts?
wait.
So Thunderbolts is. I'm excited for Thunderbolts.
I didn't think
too.
the Russo brothers were directing Fantastic
So they're not, but I just mean like
just
with
said
it
it, yeah.
tying
Yeah.
in. Yeah, that's a good anecdote.
It's just there's so much they have to build up before Secret Wars, and they only have 1.5 movies to do it.
Well, I understand that point, but if you look at Infinity War was, I know there was a lot building up to it as far as different character development, but you didn't get a ton of, like, you got no Thanos until then. You only heard about him. So maybe if you're sprinkling in some Doctor Doom stuff in Fantastic Four, I don't know.
I just don't know how RDJ. I love the guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know how he's gonna play Doctor Doom.
We'll see, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But let's, without further ado, jump into our trivia games of the day. Jeff, you wanna start us off? Awesome.
Yeah, I got the movie title transition.
Are we writing down?
I love these.
Do you guys want to work together, or do you guys want to?
Yeah,
do you guys
let's
wanna
work
against me?
together.
Okay.
Let's work together.
All right.
How many
so
do you have?
I've got 4.
All right.
Let's say
Two's a push.
Two's a push.
Oh, no. Two's
How
a
hard are
loss.
they?
All right.
they're really not that hard.
Okay.
Two's a loss, three's a win. Go ahead.
All right, here we
Okay,
go.
all right.
Loser takes a shot.
All right, number 1. A blacksmith teams up with an eccentric pirate to save a girl from the pirate's former allies.
I wonder.
Yeah.
And then 2, a story that follows 2 lifelong friends and a nurse who are caught up in the horror of an infamous Sunday morning in 1941.
Black Pearl Harbor. Is what I
Oh,
think.
dude.
That's it?
Wow.
Yeah.
That Pirates of the Caribbean Black Pearl Harbor.
Good
job.
So
Good job.
sick,
All right, that's
dude.
1.
Good job.
It would have
All right.
taken me a hot minute for the Pearl Harbor one. R.I.P.
A cyborg protects a woman and her 10-year-old son from an even more advanced and powerful cyborg.
I wonder.
As the world is overrun by zombies, a group of scientists and military personnel sheltering in an underground bunker in Florida must decide on how they should deal with the undead horde.
It's got to be like Judgment Day after tomorrow or something like that.
Wait,
right?
what was the second one?
The second one is, as the world is overrun by zombies, a group of scientists and military personnel sheltering in an underground bunker in Florida must decide on how they should deal with the undead horde.
In Florida.
I don't know that one.
I don't know.
Wait, what was the
If
first
a lot
one
of
again?
you have seen it.
What was the first
A
one?
cyborg protects a woman and her 10-year-old son from an even more advanced and powerful cyborg.
Okay, so that's Judgment Day.
Judgment Day, yeah. And then,
Some zombie movie that starts with Day.
yeah.
That is right.
Is there like a Day of the Dead
I was
movie?
going to say Day of the Dead, yeah.
Final answer?
I think so.
That's right.
Nice.
Judgment Day of the Dead.
Good job, Ben.
All right.
There's your
6.
push.
Yeah, I'm screwed right here. 6 Los Angeles celebrities are stuck in James Franco's house after a series of devastating events just
Why is the
destroyed
first
the
one
city.
always easy?
Inside the group, not only have to face the apocalypse, but themselves.
Okay.
And then 2 is follows the daily grind of 2 young police officers in LA who are partners and friends and what happens when they meet criminal forces greater than themselves.
This is the end of Watch.
Yeah,
Boy,
job.
and a boy.
But just a little plug into Watch, probably like top 10 movie ever.
I knew Tony was going to get
it is
this.
funny.
Funny.
End of watch.
Yeah.
No, he's
No,
thinking.
he's thinking this is the end.
This is the end of Watch, the cop movie with
No,
Jim.
I'm thinking of the other one. The guy from New Girl.
Observe and yeah, well, Let's Be Cops.
Let's Be Cops.
That shit
one.
is funny. No, the end of Watch is phenomenal.
All right, so the last one is a New York City cop is hired by a secret government agency that monitors extraterrestrial life on Earth. And the story of 160 elite U.S. soldiers who dropped into Mogadishu in October 1993 to capture 2 top lieutenants of a renegade warlord.
This is my safety, sir.
What you got?
Men in
Men in
Black,
Black Hawk Down.
Good job, guys.
Hell yeah, man.
Good job.
He says
Y'all ran it.
this
Y'all
is
ran
my
it.
safety, sir.
So, you know, since we did put a drink on the line, I'll take a shot.
You know what, Jeff?
But I went easy on y'all.
I'll go
so
solidarity.
Solidarity. Thank you. I appreciate
To be honest,
that.
you threw me off because the last time I played this, it was movie and a TV show. So I was really struggling the
yeah.
first question to figure out what that could be.
Yeah, I guess I should have prefaced movie to movie.
Is that Johnny Walker again?
Yeah. No, that's not what you had last time, though.
Well, it sucked both times. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, that was really smooth, right?
All right, Tony, you got a game for us or what?
He's struggling.
Yeah, that was nice though.
All right, so you know how we do the 21 questions with the person?
Wait. It was 21.
No, 20.
21.
21, yeah. Can you do something? Anyway, sorry. The shots are hitting, huh? And Ben started it. Anyway, so I'm going to think of a movie in my head, and then you guys, as a collective team, are going to take 20 questions to try to guess said film. Now, because there's 3 of you, I have to think of something more obscure. So this movie isn't going to be... I got it.
Okay, is it at a Universal Park?
No.
No, I was just playing. I was just from last time.
That doesn't count.
I answered it.
All right, fine, Jeff. That's one
I'm
point.
sorry.
You were eventually going to get to that
I'm
question.
sorry, guys. I really was playing.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to get it.
All right. All right.
You guys are going to
Is
get
this,
it.
are
I
we
was
guessing
messing
a
with-
movie or a character?
It's a movie.
Okay.
Is he a male? He didn't answer it. We're good.
All right.
Oh, you guys should probably start somewhere.
Is it pre-2000?
No.
All right.
But it's got to be close because he's looking it up.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Is it animated?
No.
You know it's
Can
Tony.
somebody else count?
Yeah, I got 3.
No, we just did one.
No, it is not pre-2. Yes.
Here, let me get that.
No, it's fine. Don't touch it. It's pre-2000.
Is there a villain in this story?
Yes.
Yo, are we just burning questions, bro? Like, what? Was it in theaters? Don't answer that.
Ask if it was a movie.
Yeah. Are there characters in it?
Sorry, Ben's gonna get shit on this first. So Ben never gets shit on. That's fun. All right.
It's four questions. Ben, next time you have a question, ask Jeff. It's okay to ask.
Just to recap. It's 4 questions. You know it was made before 2000. It's not animated. That's all you know.
And there's a villain in it.
Shocker. And it's
All
not
right.
a Universal Park Theater thing. Okay. You guys are not starting strong.
All right. Yeah, man. Asking for the movie is harder.
No,
than,
it's way easier.
okay. All right. Is it a Universal property?
Bro, I have no clue.
No, like I'm trying to figure out what studio.
Yeah, what studio? I don't know, man. I'm gonna look it up and then tell you.
Jeff, come up with some questions then.
All right. We don't have to turn on each other, okay? This is how he gets us.
We're fracturing.
That was your 5th question.
Yeah, that was our 5th question. Is it a Universal property?
I'm gonna answer that by saying
No.
no.
Okay.
But I don't know for sure. But tertiarily, it doesn't matter.
Wait.
It has no effect. Like you would not know if this movie whose movie is made by.
right.
Like it has no effect.
Did we ask any genders yet?
Let's.
It's
No.
Oh, about the lead. Did you ask that?
Let's go with something maybe like actor or director wise. You know, like
Did
maybe
you really
director.
ask that already?
Is it?
It's a movie.
Is it in the top?
Yeah, but I want to know the details of the movie.
Oh, that's fair. Well, then ask.
Is it in like
not
the
allowed.
top 250 movies on IMDb?
Top 250? Definitely.
Okay, Ben, you can ask your question. Ask your question.
No, you know what? I'm gonna be silent.
No.
Ruin it for
You're
me.
good. You're good.
You guys
We're gonna get to
You guys
that.
are gonna need Ben.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so it's in the top whatever Jeff said.
250 on
250 on
God,
IMDb.
your
Okay.
team is hamstringing you.
All right. How about? Do we want to ask about the genre of the movie?
Yeah, you should probably
that's a
start.
great-
Okay, it should have
okay.
been 1-2
Okay,
question.
okay.
Okay.
Is it a action movie?
No, there's some action.
All right.
Is it a horror movie?
Yeah, I would say it toes the line between horror and one other genre.
Probably
But
sci-fi. Probably sci-fi. I would say. I don't even know if we have to ask that.
So
I would say it's like 60-40 the other genre.
Is there a dog in the movie?
Not
The movie
No-
I had in mind is
not
already out of the
notably.
question,
Not
so-
notably.
All right. So then it's not the Will Smith movie.
I Am
'Cause
Legend.
my mind went to like The Shining or
So it's around
Silence of the
2000.
Lamb.
It's got to be around 2000 though, because he had to look it
I
up.
know Shining was earlier than that. Like
What did
80s.
he say specifically to that though? To the 2000s?
It's prior to 2000s.
Okay.
Okay.
I said I wasn't sure and had to look it up. So
Okay.
Should we ask if it was 90s or?
Should we ask him if it's about a cabin in the woods?
Yeah, but that was after.
Okay. All right.
Oh well, that's
No, ask
actually that's actually so many.
there's so many
Yeah.
movies.
Ask him, Jeff. Ask him what you were going to ask him.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I kind of don't want to now.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We saying like 90s,
You guys have a lot of
80s,
questions.
70s?
I know, but I
Still.
feel like we burned through them. Ben, what was the question you were going to ask about gender?
Are there girls in the movie?
No, don't ask that part. That's not. Don't answer that. Okay, so he said it's really 40% horror. The other
Yeah.
one,
I could see how someone would see it. Like I think it'd be a stretch to classify it as horror, but I could see it being.
okay. I'm thinking about a couple movies that came out around that time, and
What are you thinking of? Are you thinking of like a singular horror villain attacking somebody? Because
No.
it's probably not that.
No, I'm thinking of something like with Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Shutter
like
Island.
Shutter
That came
Island.
out
That came
after
out
2000.
Okay,
for sure.
I didn't know that. I guess I didn't think much though.
Like a decade after.
That's my fault.
What movies is Orlando Bloom in?
He do be on the mind lately.
Is it a A24 movie?
No, I don't think they existed prior to 2000.
I shouldn't have asked a question.
Well, you shouldn't ask that single question.
There are elements of horror.
Come on, Jeff. You're the one that needs to be asking these questions, honestly.
That's correct.
Is there a singular villain, or are there more?
No, yeah, singular. Yeah, singular. Forget my hesitancy. Singular.
Okay.
Is this singular villain like a horror icon?
No.
I'm thinking of like movies like No Country for Old Men.
Came out after 2000.
Well,
That's surprising.
Did it? Man,
not even close. It's like a 2012 movie, I feel like.
really?
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'll look it up here in a minute.
I don't think it would.
Should we ask if the horror villain, like the main villain, is human?
I like it.
Sure.
Yes.
He held up 2 fingers. Was that 12?
No, you're at. That was your 12th question.
Okay. Is the villain?
He is an award-winning actor.
Okay.
Did you ask award-winning?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, he is an award-winning actor.
Okay.
But
Is it a slasher?
no,
Is it a sci-fi?
no.
It's gotta be like,
I don't know
14?
anything.
it's
We're
gotta
at
be like
14.
horror and drama.
I'm just trying to think.
Should
What's
we
a
ask-
40% horror, Jeff?
Should we
Yeah.
ask if the director is well known?
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Is that your question?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who this director is. Now you guys have 5 questions left, so you really got to narrow it. No, as soon as you think, none of you have thought of the movie. What's hanging you up is the
horror element.
It's
Yeah.
more. It's like Ben said. It's got horror elements, but it's definitely more like thriller drama.
Okay. It's going to be a serial killer. It's going to be like Zodiac something or other, but it can't be
I think
Zodiac.
Zodiac came out after 2000.
Of course, everything I've been thinking about is after 2000. Do you think it could be something like American Psycho, Jeff? Where
Yeah, but I would wholeheartedly consider that a slasher. Like you see a lot of.
the whole time though? Or is it more
I
of
mean,
a
pretty
suspense?
much,
Zodiac
yeah.
was also 07.
He's literally got heads in
Wow.
his freezer. I mean, like you see him put
Okay,
an axe
all right.
into Jared Leto's
then
head.
you need to think slasher. That is not what I would consider a slasher. So you need to think slasher.
Do we
based
want
off-
to? Do we want to ask if it's like American Psycho, or if like Christian Bale or like something like that's in it? Because I feel like
You should start asking questions.
Is it American Psycho?
It is not.
the way he leaned, I thought we got it. I hate myself.
No, I mean it's a good.
Just one more question. I'll give you a hint.
What if we ask him if it's like a co-star movie? Like there's 2 main characters in it.
I mean, I don't hate that.
Like
Then
there's
ask it.
co-leads.
Then ask it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, there are. Now it's
good
time
question,
for your,
good
now it's
question.
time for your hint.
Okay.
Every notable actor in this movie is like a household name.
I really don't know where to go.
All right, I'll give you another hint.
All right.
This movie has a very famous quote. Okay, one more hint.
I think I'll.
It is a very, very like criminology, true detective feel.
Yeah, that's.
It is a cops versus bad guy.
Oh,
And there it is. He got it.
Talk to me, Jeff.
is Kevin Spacey in it?
Kevin
Is
Spacey.
it 7?
Yeah, it is 7.
Oh, nice, Jeff. Have
you seen
stuff? No,
That's-
I've never seen
I-
7.
Have you
That's
seen
fair.
7?
How
I
you
have never seen it, but I had just found the movie.
how you characterized it? That's all fair.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
all
I
fair.
just
That's all
it's
fair.
horror. I guess I could see
it's fair.
slasher.
No. But thinking
kinda
about it,
gimmicky to me,
yeah,
yeah.
that's fair not to categorize it as a slasher. But
Actually-
yeah, that's a great movie.
I might have seen 7 with you. I don't know.
What's in the
If it-
box?
Yeah, it might have been. It was a long
that's,
time ago.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's great.
I feel like I need to watch it now.
That was nice.
No, it's Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman in their prime.
Gwyneth
Paltrow's the
Paltrow,
love interest. Kevin Spacey.
That was a good one.
That was good.
You helped us out.
I even
a
think
ton.
the cop,
Who's the director?
David Fincher.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know the name. I don't.
That's what
I
I'm
couldn't.
saying.
I
like,
couldn't really know what
he's done.
alright.
A lot of other really good shit. But like it's more dramatic.
Damn. Okay, that was
was
tough.
really, really
so
good.
that's some shots, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think we owe one anyway because of that.
For fun, just for you guys knowing, 7 he did. David Fincher. He also did Zodiac and Gone Girl. And
Yeah.
So like movies like that.
Yeah, I
Mindhunter.
definitely know the name. That was
Mindhunter's a
you were
great
fair.
show.
You were
Right?
fair.
Great show. I'm so mad
That
they
was
canceled
fair.
that.
I'm upset that we didn't get close to that. I don't know why that wasn't on my radar at all.
I was really shocked that you didn't get it that quickly.
but that was good. That was a good game.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. You're welcome.
That does it for another episode of The Brothers Watch. Please remember to like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. We appreciate all the support. Follow us on Letterboxd. We put all of our Letterboxd in our Discord, so if you want to just join our Discord, you'll get all of our information there. We talk a lot of shop about movies, shows, everything. It's mainly me blowing it up, but everybody should be doing that.
I promise I'll get in there. I promise.
And Letterboxd is actually a really fun thing. We're not sponsored by them or anything, but you can kind of review movies, give your
we be
ratings.
sponsored?
We
That
would
would be
accept
pretty cool.
sponsorship.
Yeah,
just
shit.
to be clear.
Letterboxd, if you're
We're
watching,
unofficially sponsored by Johnny Walker.
drop
So-
me a Kia or something.
Thank you guys for watching. We will see you on the next episode of The Brothers Watch.